What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of the CubCast, our daily news section that we've been running, looking at different stories going on in and around the realms of international music. I'm very excited to get into today's discussion because this is news that we have been looking for a long period of time. However, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. These sections of CubCast have been a little bit few and far between recently. We've been focusing a lot more on kind of breaking albums down, breaking down a few more reactions as well, because we weren't doing as many, and I know you guys are always keen on us getting into more reaction videos, so that's what we've been focusing on. However, we are going to be looking at a very interesting article that I saw pop up in Not Just Okay today, as we take a look at what WIZKID is up to. He's basically given a bit of an update on what's going on in regards to new music. We've seen so many rumors about More Love, Less Ego this year. We've seen a couple of mini appearances from WIZKID. Obviously, he pops up on Bodge's album. He also pops up, of course, on obviously Ash's album as well. But we've been waiting for a full-length project from WIZKID for a long period of time. We've obviously seen a very exciting announcement in regards to DJ tunes as well. So we're going to dive into all of this and kind of where WIZKID is currently at in regards to his global Billboard success. It's been a crazy year for WIZKID. There's no getting away from that. The impact of Made in Lagos itself is still rolling strong. We're still seeing new heights being reached. He's still sat at number 3 in the Afrobeats Billboard charts with Essence. He's still on the global Billboard charts as well. I've got the information up in front of me, so I want to make sure I've got it right. It's currently still in those charts, and it's been in the it's been in there for 35 weeks with a peak of 9. That is incredible, and that's on the actual Billboard charts. That's a genuinely incredible achievement. That's for Essence. Ridiculous achievement, and it's always good to see that WIZKID hasn't stopped kind of working on new things in the background. As I said, he has put those 2 collaborations out there, but it's about time we saw a brand new project. The first thing that we sort of know is going to be on the way is this combined project with DJ Tunes, which we know is dropping at the end of the month. I believe that's August 26th, and obviously we know DJ Tunes tours with WIZKID. When they did the show at the O2, they did it together, so it's going to be very exciting. But let's take a closer look at this article that has popped up on Not Just Okay, because I'm very excited to see what actually is involved in the conversation, what we're going to see, and more than anything else, what news we can get out of it. So I'll bring it up here. WIZKID gives update on releasing new music. The global superstar continues to assure the fans that they will get new music soon. This comes to us from Ademoye Afeez, so yeah, big up. We're going to have a little look at what this article says. Nigerian singer, songwriter, and performer Ayodeji Balogun, popularly known as WIZKID, has given his fans a fresh update as regards to releasing new music for them. So hopefully we're going to actually get maybe a date here when we know things are going to happen. Who knows? He is so kind of elusive, so enigmatic when it comes to actually announcing when music is going to land. I feel Made in Lagos dropped pretty much out of nowhere, like the campaign for it was out of nowhere, but a couple of weeks. But this is arguably one of the biggest artists on the global stage, one of the biggest artists to ever come out of Africa, someone who is actually on that global stage, nominated for awards around the world. I think we'd find a bit more notice. I've got a funny feeling we'll get a little bit more notice with this one. The Grammy-nominated act, as I just said, who is known for always hoarding music and failing to meet communicated music release dates, might be giving his fans something to hold on to very soon. Recall that the singer made it known that he was going to release his album More Love, Less Ego earlier this month, but that did not happen and has not taken any strong drive towards release until now. Obviously, More Love, Less Ego is the album we know is done. We know it's done. There are numerous people tweeting about the fact that it's finished. It's done. It's been done for ages. And this is what I always find so exciting about WIZKID releases. The music's always done. It's not as if he's working on bits and changing things. He just waits, and he waits for the opportune moment, whether it be kind of weaving something in between tours or making things happen alongside other people's albums. It's been a very busy period for new album releases. Obviously, Fireboy DML's dropped, Omar Lay's dropped, Rema's dropped, alongside that Burna Boys, of course, as well. Loads of EPs kind of floating around in this kind of infrastructure also. So it's a busy time for anyone to be releasing music. So I understand to an extent why he's holding back, but normally when people give a date, they stick to it. So it's interesting with Wiz. He's always kind of doing this. Alongside this, however, the Superstar's official disc jockey DJ Tunes recently announced a joint EP with the singer titled Cruise Control, with the singer, titled Cruise Control, which is scheduled for release on Friday, August the 26th. That is exactly when it is. In an update of events today, August 17th, the father of 3 took to his Instagram page to make it known that indeed the fans would be getting music very, very soon. So he says, Una Popsy, go soon, drop soon, come. So there we go. That is actually what the post is. Not Just Okay, I've obviously shared it. Always do check out Not Just Okay. I always try to keep up to date with them on Twitter and the stuff they're posting. They're very good at keeping people in the know. But there we go. That's posted officially by WIZKID saying it's going to drop soon come. Now, whether that is in reference to the combined collaboration project with DJ Tunes, I don't know. It does seem a little bit bizarre to drop an EP just before dropping an album, and obviously we know WIZKID and Tunes work very closely together. They've got one of my favourite songs ever, which is Cool Me Down. That's one of my favourite WIZKID tunes ever. You'll probably see it on mixes all the time. I love spinning that tune. It's just a very well produced and very punchy tune. But it's interesting, man. It is interesting to see that WIZKID is now actively teasing that music is going to drop soon. He's normally quite quiet, quite elusive about this sort of things, but he's now saying soon quite publicly. So, how soon will it be? I don't know. I think it's at least a couple of months away. Personally, I don't think it's going to drop out of the blue. I think with one of these albums, he wants a clear run at it. We know there are still other albums floating around. We know Shike has an album on the way. We know Davido's got an album ready to drop. And we're likely to see big projects dropping all around this that we weren't even necessarily expecting. Wouldn't surprise me if Ashake drops another EP before the end of the year. It wouldn't surprise me if CK drops another project before the end of the year. There are lots of big names in this scene that are still yet to drop projects this year. But apart from that, this seems like it has been one of the busiest years for dropping projects. So I can understand why Wiz has been quite reserved in actually not putting anything out there yet. But there we go. That's the news, that we are likely to see More Love, Less Ego soon. It was meant to drop earlier this month, and we do know that Cruise Control with DJ Tunes and WIZKID is going to drop next Friday. So that's going to be very interesting indeed. I'm very excited to get into that as an EP. DJ Tunes very rarely disappoints, and we know he's been on a fantastic run of releases over the last month or so. Loads of really interesting collaborations with different artists from around the Afrobeat scene, and even more global a lot of the time as well. But there we go, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the news. Are you excited for the new WIZKID album? Are there any things about this album that you're looking forward to the most? Are there any collabs on there you're expecting to see? Could we see a follow-up to Essence, perhaps with Thames on there? Are we going to see a continuation of the theme that we tend to see with WIZKID and Burna Boy in regards to them collaborating? They tend to collaborate a lot of the time. Are we going to see some new blood getting involved? Are we going to see that UK connection coming back into play? Obviously, Skepta's a regular on these type of projects. We know Dave tends to be quite a regular as well. So it'd be cool to see which kind of UK acts are getting involved on this one. I know Wiz has a lot of love for the UK and a lot of love for a lot of UK artists as well. But let me know your thoughts. What are you excited about? Does this news excite you, or is this just another kind of smoke and mirrors facade from Wiz? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let me know if you have enjoyed this video. As always, we try to keep you up to date with the latest news, and if you have enjoyed this one, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time, my friends. Have a fantastic rest of the day, and peace.
Sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCast TV. Stay locked.